Happy New Year! This is Christopher Owasanya with AWPS Renewable Energy. And 2 weeks ago, we had done a video on your light bulbs. And people who watched it liked it very much and wanted us to show them how much battery they'll use depending on which light bulb they ran. So today for our prop, we have a 100 watt traditional bulb, 13 watt bulb, 13 watt CFL, 23 watt CFL, and a 9 watt LED. And we have a 240 amp hour Trojan flooded 6 volt battery. Okay, so we'll take you through this, okay? So again, we have a 100 watt. Sorry, the lighting is not very good. 13 watt, 23 watt, and our 9 watt. So the assumption now is that we're going to have, we're going to do this, that we have 10 bulbs. If we had 10 bulbs of each, how much battery would we require to run it? So 10 bulbs, and we're going to assume that we're going to power these 10 bulbs for 10 hours. So I'll come back here. 10 bulbs for 10 hours. So traditional, our 10 bulbs is 1,000 watts. So it's 100 times 10. Our 13 watt CFL is 130 watts. So that's 13 times 10. Our 23 watt CFL is 230 watts. And our LED come out to 90 watts. So we have 10 of them. We'll be using 100 watts. 10 traditional, which are these, we'll be using 100 watts. 10 CFL at 13 watts, we use 130 all the way down to our LED that's going to use only 90 watts. So run this for 10 hours each, right? So your 1,000 watts times 10 gives you 10,000 watt hours. Your CFL at 13 watts will give you 1,300 watt hours. All the way down to LED that gives you 900 watt hours. So we'll assume that we have a 24 volt inverter, okay? So we're going to divide the watt hours by the voltage to determine how many amp hours we're going to use. So your traditional bulb, as you see, was 10,000 watt hours. Divide by 24, that gives you 416 amp hours. We usually don't like to discharge the batteries above 50%, so we have to double that number to give you 832 amp hours. So to get those numbers, this is 240. You'll need 240 times, so you need 4 of these to give you 24 volts. Then you'll need another 4 to give you 480. Then another 4 to give you 700. So you'll need 16 of these just to power 10 of these for 10 hours. So you need 16 of these batteries to power 10 of those for 10 hours. So we'll come down to our compact fluorescent light bulb, the 13 watt one, and that number comes out to 54 amp hours. So you need a 108 amp hour battery. So 4 of these will do the job without a problem. So you see how we've gone from 16 to just 4. And then down here, our 23 watt one, 95 amp hours multiplied by 2 comes out to 190 amp hours, and you will need 4 of these. Look at our LED. Our LED only uses 37.5 amp hours. So your total is 74, call it 75 amp hours, and you barely need a battery that big. So this was what we were asked to do last week. We did it for the panels 2 weeks ago, and now we're doing it for the batteries. And in order to power 10 traditional 100 watt bulbs for 10 hours, you will need, on a 24 volt system, you need 16 of these batteries. So if you do the math, an LED bulb costs you about, somewhere between 600 and 800 naira. 600, 800 naira times 10. That's somewhere between 6,000 and 8,000 naira. This is about 55,000 naira. So do that math. It's cheaper for you to change to LED bulbs than it is for you to buy additional batteries. Hopefully this was helpful. Thank you for watching. Christopher Wansanya with AWPS Renewable Energy, your home for solar